welcome back to Yoga with Cass. Today we are going to be working on a Yin Yoga flow. No props are needed for today's video. Feel free to put on your favorite yoga playlist and let's get started in a child's pose at the back of our mat. So for our child's pose, let's take our knees a little bit wider apart today, toes together, reach the hands forward and drop the chest down completely. You can release the head and just soften the arms here. With our Yin Yoga practice, we will be holding poses for a longer period of time, anywhere from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. For our wide-legged child's pose, we will be holding for 2 today. Just make sure your knees feel safe here. And you're in a place where you're feeling a gentle opening, but nothing too intense. So thinking about going into your child's pose about 60% of the way. And as we hold here over that longer period of time, naturally more space will start to open. And with every inhale, feeling the lower back lift up slightly. With every exhale, feeling the lower back and belly soften further down. Using your breath as a tool to help keep you focused and in tune with your practice. And let's all take a nice full breath in. Cleansing breath out. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose as well. Last one, inhale. And exhale to let it go. From here, slowly making your way into a tabletop position. Start to lift the head. Shift the weight forward into the hands. Let's bring the legs a little bit closer together, about hip distance apart. And from here, we're going to lower all the way onto the belly. So we'll make our way forward, coming all the way down. And we're going to set up the hands in crocodile pose. So stacking the hands on top of one another. And then resting your forehead down onto the hands. Your toes can roll in, heels can roll out, releasing the lower back and legs. We'll just take 3 breaths here to release that tension throughout the front of the hips and low back. And slowly beginning to lift your head up off of the hands. From here, we're going to set up for our next pose, coming into a half frog pose. So what we're going to do, we're going to sneak our right knee up to a 90-degree angle. So you want your right knee in line with your right hip, and also that right knee in line with the right ankle. Foot is flexed here. And if this is enough for you, stretching through the inner thigh, you're going to hold right here for the next few minutes. If you would like to add a variation with your upper body, we're going to lift our torso upright a little bit more. You're going to take your right hand, slide it underneath the left arm here, and wiggle it over as far as you can to the left side. Then we start to drop our right shoulder down, reach your left hand all the way forward, and release your forehead down as well. So not only are we opening through that right inner thigh, we're also opening through the outer portion of your right shoulder. If this is too much with the arm, again, you can just take the hands back down and then rest your head into that crocodile position with the upper body. And whichever variation you've made your way into, trying to soften through the outer hip, inner thigh, really exaggerating your leg being heavy and rooted. If you are taking that variation with the shoulder as well, maybe you soften that right shoulder a bit further down, relax the right elbow, right wrist, and soften the muscles around the joints. And again, with every inhale, feel your lower back lift. With every exhale, allowing the lower back to fall further down. So focusing on our deep belly breathing here. Inhale. And exhale to let it go. One more. Inhale. Exhale to let it go. If you are in that variation with the arm across, let's slowly start to lift our head up. Press into your left hand, slide the right arm out from underneath you. We'll come into crocodile again. And then from here, for the leg, let's start to extend it all the way out, long down the mat. Once the legs are both extended, we're going to bend the knees, point your toes up towards the ceiling, and then gently sway the legs from side to side, releasing any tension. And when you're ready, let's make our way back through center. Extend your legs back out behind you, and we'll take this to the opposite side when you're ready. So beginning to slide that left knee up to hip distance. Again, we want knee in line with hip and the knee in line with ankle. Once you have that 90-degree angle set, you're welcome to stay here, or you can add the arms. If you're adding the arms, we're going to lift up into a little mini Sphinx pose first. Left arm is going to go underneath your right arm. Try to wiggle the arm all the way across, land the back of your left shoulder down, and then slide your right arm out in front of you, and release your forehead to the mat. And right away on this side, you may notice a difference. Try not to have the same expectations side to side. Just noticing those imbalances throughout your body and honoring where you are without any judgment. Again, whichever variation of this pose you've taken will begin to soften a bit more. Beginning by letting go of any tension through that left inner thigh, left outer hip, and really exaggerating the entire left leg being heavy and rooted down. If you took the arm variation, see if you can soften your left shoulder and left tricep a bit further down. Maybe you let go of any tension through the elbow and wrist. Maybe even softening the fingers here. Whatever you can let go of, go right ahead and ease into it. Let's all take a nice full breath in. Cleansing breath out. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose as well. One more, inhale. Exhale, completely let it go. For those of you that threaded your left arm underneath, let's lift our head off the mat. Press into the right palm, slide the left arm out from underneath you. We're going to bend the elbows, stack the hands, release the forehead. Now start to lengthen your left leg all the way down the mat slowly. Once your leg is towards the end, we'll bend our knees back in, toes point up to the ceiling, and again gently sway the legs from side to side, releasing any tension. And when you're ready, making your way back through center, extend your legs all the way back behind you. We'll bring our hands right underneath our shoulders. Lift your way up through tabletop position. And then on your exhale, sit it back to a quick child's pose, knees closer together for this one. We're here just for a nice full breath in. Cleansing breath out. And then beginning to walk your hands in towards your knees. We're going to lift up all the way to kneeling. And once you arrive there, let's bring the palms into prayer. Connect your thumbs to your sternum and lift your heart up into the hands. Let's exhale freely. Inhale to fill up. And exhale, sigh it out. Once more, breathing in peace. Releasing contentment. Thank you for joining today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.